Do you ever watch YouTube videos and wonder what the set looks like that a person might be filming in? Well, in today's video here for Alpha Universe, I'm going to share with you this studio setup that I have right now that I'm using for filming a talking head video for my YouTube channel. I'm going to show you the lighting and all the little behind the scenes stuff so you can get an idea for what I'm using. Let's check it out. Hey, what's up everyone? Miguel Quiles, and I'm gonna go vlog style here in a moment to show you all the equipment and show you the setup for how I've set up this little studio environment. So let's do a little pullback here and I'll walk you through all the different items. Okay, so we're going vlog style right now. I'm using the Xperia Pro I, and this is the set. This is what it looks like. We'll kind of get in a little bit closer so you can see the individual pieces here because there's just a lot going on. But let's get a little bit closer here. Let's start off first with the camera. And for the camera, I'm using the Sony Alpha 7R Mark V, brand new camera. I'm shooting right now in 4K, 24 frames per second. And I've got a little, so I have the 35mm G Master lens on there. That's what I use for a lot of my talking head videos here for YouTube. And I've got a filter on the front. This is actually a quarter Pro Mist filter. And this is basically just blooming the lights. So when we go back to the talking head, you can kind of see that all the highlights are basically, they're blooming. They look a little bit brighter and looks really cool. For the audio, everything is going into this shotgun microphone, which is connected to the hot shoe. Love this microphone because you don't actually have to connect it with cables to cameras like the A7R5. It works digitally, which is really sweet. And then I just got it on a tripod here. So excuse the mess in the background. It's chaos right now. This right here, this is the Xperia 1 Mark IV. I've actually got it connected to the A7R5 through a HDMI cable going into a capture card, and that's going directly into the Xperia. So that's something that I really love to do, and that's on a light stand, so I can move this, I can pick this up. So it's really cool. This is my kind of standing point. So when I'm doing these talking head videos, this is what I'm seeing. I'm looking directly at the camera. Over to the side here, I would actually have this closer, but for the sake of just not overwhelming this video, I backed it up a little bit. But I do have that device there as an external monitor, super easy to connect. I've got a video here on Alpha Universe for you to check out if you want to see how to do that, but that's what I'm using to monitor the video. Now, immediately to my right, I have this LED tube. This is what I'm using to light my face in these talking head videos, or at least for this studio setup right now. So really simple, just a little 2-foot LED tube. Right behind me, I've got this ring light, which I almost tripped and died. The things I do. So ring light just behind me, just to add this kind of like halo to myself for the talking head. It just makes it a little bit more interesting, in my opinion. Of course, you can go without that if it's not your jam. And then over here, I've got a Namlight Forza 720. This is just a really powerful LED light, and I've got it going through this Westcott optical spot. It's going through a gel. And essentially what that's doing, there's a little adapter in here, which is creating these little slats of light. And, you know, it just looks cool. You've got the blue light in the background with these little orange lines. I feel like it just gives it kind of like an interesting look. That was the ring light behind me. And then on the background, we've got a couple of lights. So we've got this Rotolight EOS 2. That's actually just set to blue, and it's splashing that blue color onto these black V-flats. So if you've not seen these are 4x8 panels that basically fold like a book. You pick them up and move them. And I love using them as photography backdrops and also for video backdrops as I'm doing today. And then here we've got another Rotolight EOS 2. And again, this is set to blue just to add that kind of blue color to the background. But this is the entire studio setup here. We're gonna go back to the talking head here so I can close this out for you. So that's the behind the scenes look at the studio setup. And in case you were wondering, this is the Xperia Pro I. This is what I was using to record that behind the scenes video. Again, I have the Xperia 1 Mark IV here that I'm using as an external monitor. Both of these devices actually work as an external monitor, which is really cool. I've got a video on Alpha Universe talking about that, so check that out in the description. But if you would like to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments section, or any questions that you have about the setup, let me know as well. Be happy to answer them. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because we got new videos releasing every single week. Now, if you want to learn more about vlogging, video content creation, check out the video that you see here on the screen, and I'll see you there.